Win, lose, draw.
Hello, welcome to the Win, Lose, Draw podcast. This is episode 23. We got Simon.
Hello.
We got Jake. He's back.
Hello. It's good to be back.
It's good to have you. How is everyone on this fine, about to be locked down properly?
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
So we're recording
We knew it was
about
coming.
40 minutes before Boris, we imagine, shuts down the country. Apart from
Unless
football.
it's like 2 hours late again.
Oh yeah, we might see it in the morning. Who knows?
Yeah, he's just copying Nicola Sturgeon, isn't he? So whatever she's done,
he's doing.
we're probably going to have, yeah.
I mean, it feels no different to what I was already in when I was in tier 3. So and football's going to carry on, it sounds like. So we're going to the news. We're locking down, but football's staying. We think.
Yeah.
We'll find out. By the time this goes out, we could be wrong. But
Well, yeah.
to be honest, before we stop recording, we'll probably know.
No, for professional football, I'm pretty sure we'll find out this week, but it won't be tonight.
Yeah, I think discussions, because there has been a lot of cases, like a lot of.
And
a lot of teams are getting it now, aren't they?
Yeah, and the EFL are doing mandatory testing this week. So obviously, if they have a high percentage, they could just suspend it or whatever.
Yeah.
I know Premier League, I heard they were talking about a circuit breaker, but I'm pretty sure a lot of clubs would be against that just because
definitely. The fixture pile up.
Yeah, and then it also won't be a break because they'll have a week, and then they'll have the second week would be one where they're trying to get back into their routine. And
football has shown enough that it's kind of been in this bubble, but we have seen more and more games postponed recently. Yeah. Especially lower down the leagues. Obviously, there's been a couple Premier League ones. I mean, Fulham have had 2 in a row now. What else has happened?
Fella from Bayer Leverkusen scored a worldie.
He did.
He did. That was very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'll put a little picture up here, but definitely will get copyrighted if I put the thing in. But I'll put a link to the video in the description. So it was a nice little touch and turn, and then a back heel through the keeper's legs.
The turn was my favourite thing about it, just how it was like a little 360, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, spicy.
And the connection of the back heel as well. It was it wasn't like a scruffy kind of back heel. It was a proper, with purpose and power.
Nutmeg as well.
Nutmeg, always like a nutmeg. It was proper, the turn was proper, almost like Bergkamp-esque sort of turn. Chelsea lost again.
Thanks.
Tottenham didn't lose, which is recently.
Yeah.
Or draw.
A reasonably comfortable win,
Yeah, against Leeds, who probably got praise for that 3-0 loss, I assume.
Yeah.
I don't know, probably.
More than likely.
Yeah, I do find that quite, like, they are playing nice football, attacking football, but they're getting praise. Like, they got praise when they lost 6-2 to United. That's not good.
That's the thing, like, they might attack and play nice football, like, in possession, but out of possession, they're just conceding goals as well. So it doesn't make a
Maybe
difference.
that's something they need to work on, perhaps as a New Year's resolution.
Oh, that is a wonderful
great little.
And on that, that is our topic for today. We are doing one New Year's resolution for each Premier League club. So we'll start alphabetical order.
Okay, because that's what I did. I made a list this time.
Nice. I didn't.
What did I?
So unprepared.
Who's first? Sorry, Arsenal.
Arsenal. So Simon, what did you have?
So with a lot of these, they're quite similar, and there's quite a few kind of generic ones.
There's a lot of themes, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of themes. Arsenal, I think, it's just be consistent because they've improved the last couple of games. Absolutely shocking before that, and they'll go through a patch of like win 2-3 or here and there. But yeah, just they need to resolve to be consistent.
Nice.
Any thoughts on consistency?
I think consistency. I was going to say a little bit. Basically, stop being a banter club.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But which is part of the consistency. They keep losing to these teams that they shouldn't be losing to, as a club like Arsenal. Like you can get beaten by the teams in the current like top 6 because their squad just isn't.
And a
at
few
level.
outside it, like Chelsea and
Like it's like it is a reasonably strong league, and Arsenal squad isn't up to it. Yeah. They keep losing to the teams they shouldn't.
In fairness, though, considering the young players that they're playing, they have got better. And so my resolution for them would be to sort out whatever's happening with Özil. Like either get him out or get him out or get him out. You're right.
Yeah. I was gonna say that came out like my voice hadn't broken. I know, carry on.
That's how I look at the moment. That's all.
But yeah, basically sort out Özil, whether you're going to play him, like, 'cause he is good, or get rid of him, because at the end of the day, he's got whatever his wages are. You could spend that on like another player, like just to improve the squad.
It's a massive weight on the club, I think, financially and in terms of like club culture.
Yeah, because Arteta wants to be that. Arteta wants to be like that elite winners mentality, doesn't he? And I don't think Özil would fit into that.
No,
from what I can tell.
And he's not in their Europa League or Premier League squads or FA. I don't even think he'll play in the FA Cup. So, like, just get rid or set up an esports team and get him playing professional Fortnite.
Yeah,
like, pick one. Really, that's your options, Arteta. Pick one. So on to Aston Villa.
Going into a lot more detail, but Aston Villa.
I think they've already completed their New Year's resolution.
Yeah, whatever they were, they've done them.
Yeah, well, they've had 2. Be better, done that.
Yeah.
Lock down Grealish, done that.
That's what I keep hold of Grealish. That's my resolution for them.
Yeah, they got a new contract. Probably got a release clause of something stupid. So
yeah, because it was a long-term contract, and they've set him up nicely.
Completed it.
To Grealish is just going to be like Zaha 2.0, just like in too much of a long contract that no one can buy him. From a Villa standpoint, that's exactly what you want.
Yeah,
because he does love Villa as well. It's not like he's like, I could. Yeah. But yeah, realistically, like, where do you think they'll finish? Because they're pushing for a top half. I think a solid top 12 would be good for Villa.
Yeah, I think solid 10th, maybe 9th.
I mean, considering they stayed up by a point.
Yeah, that's the most impressive thing, I think, how bad they were last season.
What were you going to say before?
I was just looking at the league table to see where they are, because I haven't got a clue. But sitting in 7th, above some good teams like Chelsea, I don't know, like, surely you look at that as a Villa fan, you'd be like, stay where we are, we'll be happy.
Yeah, if they can push for Europe, I think would be huge.
That would be massive. I'd love to see Villa in the Europa though.
Yeah,
that would be good to see. Yeah,
rather than, I don't know, Spurs or
Chelsea.
Don't worry, Chelsea being Champions League is fine. I guess a New Year's resolution for Villa could be again, to do with Grealish though, sort out his behaviour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, off-pitch behaviour.
2020 was not good off the pitch for Grealish.
No, he's had a few issues, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, to be honest, I think that's probably a good one. Just get Grealish in check a bit off the pitch. On the pitch, he does the talking. They've got a good, very solid side as well. So I think just,
keep doing it.
Keep doing it. Right, on to the Bs. We'll start with Brighton. Quite a simple one for me, I think. Don't get relegated.
Yeah, it's quite hard to say anything about Brighton, really. I just had to sign some players.
Oh, yeah, because they haven't.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think that's probably going to hurt them this season.
Yeah.
Lack of squad. Because there's Aaron Moy's got now, isn't he?
Yeah, he went to China, didn't he?
Or Shanghai. Yeah, Shanghai, I think he went.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've got some solid players around. Like Morpé's quite good. Obviously, Ben White, everyone wanted in the summer. They've kept him. They might go down, and then they'll lose all these players basically for cheap. So it's all well and good getting these players. I think Bournemouth have seen it.
Yeah.
But we're going to see probably Josh King is going to go for a lot less than his value because we're in the Championship. So yeah, I think Brighton's a big one because I like Graham Potter as well.
Yeah, I do. I think they might be able to get a few people in this window, but I don't know if it'll be anyone decent. It might just be pretty average.
Yeah, I think there's not a lot to say at Brighton really. They've got like the infrastructure and stuff for a Premier side, just need to stay there.
Yeah.
So onto the more northern of the bees, go Burnley.
Burnley, that's an interesting one.
What have you got for Burnley, Simon?
My resolution for them is to get some money from the new owners to sign some players again.
What's your New Year's resolution, Burnley? Just get some more money.
Yeah. Just receive money. That's what...
Get given money.
Yeah.
I thought that was mine, to be fair.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that as well. So keep on subscribing.
Yeah.
Just 984 to go. No, 974 to go.
2021's our year.
Said like a true West Ham fan.
West Ham, Everton.
Yeah.
Used to be Liverpool.
Used to be Liverpool, yeah.
They finally, yeah. So yeah, Burnley. Sign some players again, yeah?
Yeah, but it'd be interesting to see if they do get any money or whether it's going to be like a really stingy ownership type thing. I did see an interview with the guy and he's like kind of being all positive and stuff, like, oh, we want to invest in the club and like.
I saw the guy's like an investor in
you wonder
loads of different like football tech companies, like sort of like scouting and analytics companies. So I assume Burnley's sponsored him. He covered in all his companies soon. But one thing I'd say, resolution is, don't you dare change that philosophy. That's to the owners. Don't you dare.
Dyche Ball needs to stay.
Dyche Ball stays. If Dyche goes, we riot.
Agreed. But for me, investing in Burnley wouldn't be the team. It would be like the stadium.
Oh, yeah. Have a look. I know, obviously, tough economic times, whether that's an opportunity. But that stadium's awful. Just build something better. You can keep like the grotty turf moor atmosphere in a new stadium somehow.
Yeah. Just change the seats. They're still wooden, mate. That's all I ask.
Seats are wooden. The outside frame of the stadium is rusty. Just sort it out.
It's just character, though, isn't it?
No.
No.
Okay.
No, it's not.
I mean,
me and Jake went about 4 years ago, and still by far the worst stadium I've been to.
It's up there, considering the size of it, and like, it's not a small. Well, in terms of like the grand scheme of things, it's not a small club, is it?
No.
But get better seats. That's their new resolution.
Better seats, bit more money, keep the philosophy, and I don't know. Dyche in.
Keep on Dyche.
Keep on Dyche in. Comment keep on Dyche in for this video, please. Right, we're going to see. So we've got
C.
Well, Simon, what have you got for Chelsea? And then we'll Chelsea. Let Jake take the floor.
You could have a few for this one, I think, but I've got get Werner performing. I suppose you could include Havertz as well. And I'll give you the floor.
Our resident Chelsea fan.
Yeah. I think it's pretty much what you're saying there. Get the team clicking. Get Werner, Havertz going. Get Ziyech fit. When he was playing, I can't remember who it was against, but he looked unreal. I think once you get on paper, their team's unreal, isn't it? So
there's a lot of money there.
Yeah. Well, it's not just money; it's talent. Like, Even the ones they haven't signed, they're like from the academy. They're all good as well. So it's just got to click, and it will. It's just a matter of when, and if that will be too late for Frank or not. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it definitely will come good at some point, but like say whether that will be this season or next season, I'm not sure.
It will be this season, but it's just how long they'll hold out with Frank, in my opinion. Like,
I think he might get a little bit longer just because he is such a legend there.
I think he's already had a bit longer.
Yeah, because in Chelsea terms, yeah.
Yeah, in terms of I was saying to Robbie before we started this, for the Roman Abramovich era, Frank Lampard's got the lowest points per game average of all the managers. So I think he's definitely getting that little bit of leeway. At what point does Roman Abramovich say that's your time? See you later.
Yeah, or maybe I don't know if he'd go of his own accord and just say, you need someone else to.
Yeah, unless if Chelsea can line someone up and then he'd be like, I'll go, like mutual consent. I think that could be the way.
Yeah.
There's talk as well that Shevchenko might be in line.
Shevchenko.
I did not know who's managing.
I think he's Dynamo Kiev manager. I think.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's done it all. He was like president of Ukraine, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think no idea. Sort of political.
It was either a mayor of Kiev, maybe, or like something along the line.
Something, yeah.
But yeah, I'd say similar. Get all these transfers clicking because there's so much quality in last season. Strong season with basically academy players, like the ones that have come through, and like Reece James, Hudson-Odoi. He's not had much game time, but he's still showing his quality when he comes on. Tammy, I think just trying to blood what happened last season and then bringing in these new faces.
Yeah.
One of the big resolutions that I would have had last year, sort your keeper out, has been done.
Yeah, that's sorted, isn't it?
Probably maybe, yeah, may even so like similar to the not on the same level, but to the Arsenal Özil situation. Work out what you're going to do with Kepa. Like, you're going to cash in, or are you going to let it run down? Like, I don't know what you can do.
Yeah, I don't.
Someone will buy him for 20 million if they tried to sell it, which is a big loss. But it's either that or his contract runs down and he gets like he's the backup keeper for a few years.
Yeah.
The thing is, you know what will happen? Like, you'll sell him to some like mid-table Spanish team, and then he'll become the best goalkeeper in the world.
Right.
Anyway, on to the second C in the Premier League.
Still in London. Crystal Palace, yeah. What resolutions have you got, Simon?
It's quite difficult actually, but I just went and get a new manager. I just think Roy is a bit past it now.
Yeah.
And also quite vulnerable to coronavirus because he is in the high risk category.
Yeah.
Protect Roy.
Yeah, I think they do have some good players. Obviously, like Zaha's crucial.
Eze, yeah, he's I'd just like to say, start in our little Premier League predictions. I said he'd be a standout. Nice. Or transfer of the season, I think I said.
Win, lose, draw, knowledge, sir.
Yeah. And on that, then, I'd like to say how I said you should get Souček in, and recently he's just been banging them in. So
yeah, I got him in.
Whatever.
I didn't, and I should have.
I took him out.
It's always the way. I don't have much to say on Crystal Palace, really. Just, keep being that team that comes somewhere between 10th and 16th.
Yeah.
You're making money out of it.
The definition of mid-table, aren't they?
Yeah.
Probably more than any club I can think of.
Because they're definitely not getting like top half, and they're definitely not getting relegated, really. So
West Ham are probably that as well. Obviously, last year they flirted with actually going down, and then like maybe 5 years ago they were looking at getting Europe. Well, they did, but yeah, Crystal Palace are proper mid-table fodder. Just keep on keeping on.
Yeah, I guess in that sense, then a New Year's resolution is like maybe try a bit better. Just go for it a bit.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, I feel like they've got it seems like they've got an aging squad a little bit. So, maybe freshen it up a bit, get some young players in. Like Eze is a good start.
Yeah, I was going to say they started that with Eze, haven't they? But
then it's like
if you look at- they got-
Zaha's in his prime. It's fair, but then like Benteke and Ayew up front is not quite.
yeah, Benteke's.
Useful.
They have got Mitchie though.
They've got Mitchie. They signed him properly as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't played him.
Yeah, played Benteke instead.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. Get rid of Roy. No, I think there's not much else to say on Crystal Palace. You're boring.
Get a nicer kit.
Get a nicer kit.
Oh,
Yeah.
the kit.
So now are we on to Everton?
Yeah.
What have you got for this, Simon?
That was also quite a tough one. I've just got to get DCL back to top form. I think he's been a little bit quiet recently, as far as I'm aware.
As far as you having him in your fantasy.
Do I? No, I don't have him actually.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I do. I think in general, their attacking returns have been a bit flat since the start of the season.
Yeah, I think Richarlison as well have been a bit quieter.
Yeah, I think James has been injured, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they got a good team. So there's not really a lot. And a good manager.
They are sixth as well, so they're not doing.
Yeah, not doing bad. Just
and they're only like one win off third.
Yeah. Just being quite picky, really.
Yeah. To be honest, they've had a very good start to the season. I think, again, probably one that maybe would have been looking at Europe as an outside chance in a way. Then with the signings they made. But I think with the start, they're probably outside chance for top four. You'd almost, they'd want Europe now rather than like, oh, it'd be nice. Yeah. Get Europe, I'd say. That's
Yeah. And keep that kit.
That's a nice kit.
Yeah.
Next,
I guess go to F, and we'll fall firmly down the table to Fulham.
sort out your Cron EV.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah. Isolate properly. I don't know. You might be. Take Lookman off penalties.
I'm sure
He's only had the one, hasn't he?
He's only had the one, but
just slating him still for that. That was like 2 months ago.
Yeah, true. He's probably not even on penalties anymore.
No, definitely not.
Probably Mitrovic, wouldn't it? Although he's not doing his
he's
isolating either. Bloody.
What was he doing?
He was he was at someone's house, wasn't he, for New Year's, or someone was around his house.
These footballers, I think, will get onto
I
that for
order.
another club. I know.
I like Scotty Parker, so I kind of want them to stay up. So I just say, like, just
agree.
do better.
Do a bit better,
I've got stop leaking goals, be more solid,
and provide more Scott Parker talking over dry your eyes, mate, or whatever song it is from the streets.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what I live
a good
for.
meme.
Oh, is it
It's a strong
Park
meme.
It's
No, Part Life was Charlie Austin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Scott Parker's got a very similar voice to Mike Skinner, apparently. Yeah. They've got some, score more goals, be a bit more exciting, be a bit more like Leeds, but, sort your defence out too.
And provide some banter.
Bit more banter, stay up, stop being a yo-yo club virgin.
That's what you want Bournemouth to be at the moment, isn't it?
Oh, it's the dream. Yeah. I'm slating it, but I dream for that. Although, one thing I would say, I know we moved to Bournemouth a lot, but I forgot how much effort it is to follow more than one league. I think I'm just getting old.
Know.
I think I'm getting old.
That's such first world problem.
No, I think I'm getting old. Like before, I was like, keeping an eye on La Liga. Have you seen the Serie A scores?
Yeah, I do know what you mean, actually. Like, when I was younger, I swear I knew like who was at the top of each league and like who was in the title race and stuff. And now I'm like, oh, Barcelona, like 5th or 6th. Didn't know that.
Right. On that. So Fulham, more banter from Scotty P. Relegated, score some goals. Back up north to what's after F? Leeds.
What's after F? be fair, that's a big jump.
That is,
Yeah, big jump.
Leeds, stop conceding.
Yeah.
Defend.
Yeah. I've got adjust style of play when needed to avoid slappings.
Perfect.
You see, yeah, I kind of agree with that, but that was exactly what all the pundits said about Bournemouth.
And look where it got them.
No, yeah, but in our that was 5 years later. In our first couple seasons,
And look where it got them.
16th, then 9th. That's where it got us. And then we were like, yeah, let's show up a defence. And then our players were like, well, I don't like this. I want to go to Newcastle. I'm not over that. Don't show up your defence. Just score more goals. Maybe, yeah. But try and be a bit more. Try and be a bit more conservative against teams
Bigger
that are.
teams.
Well, the teams that are big teams that are good on the counter. Liverpool, Man U, Man City, Leicester. You're going to get dipped by them otherwise. And they have. And Tottenham. Actually, all the top teams are basically very good at counter-attacking at the moment.
Except for Arsenal.
They're not top team, they're 11th.
Well,
they're level on points with Leeds. By top, I meant Liverpool, Man U, Leicester, Tottenham, City.
But you said Chelsea.
Simon said Chelsea. They would be good at countering if Werner could remember how it was to score.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
They would be good at countering if Werner could remember how it was to score.
And didn't kick the corner flag.
Sorry, Robbie, what did you just say?
Yeah, that was a proper. Have you had a dream where you kids? Oh.
Can you just clip that out for me, please?
Yeah, no, we'll be there with that kid doing it as well. I don't know why I made a podcast when I can't speak. What was the point? Anyway, moving on. We'll do that. Right, Leeds. Stop getting dicked by the big teams. Yeah. After Leeds, we've got. Who have we got, Simon? Leicester. The other. Oh, yeah, we've got more L's.
2 L's.
3 L's in there.
3 L's.
3
L's.
Right. So, Leicester, what have you got?
I've got, again, it's like one that's quite hard to do, really, because they're doing very well. I said, keep doing what they're doing. Think about long-term replacement for Vardy.
Yeah.
Apart from that, no faults, really.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Try and find Vardy 2.0.
Yeah. Because he's what, 33?
Yeah. Somehow he'll still go and he'll still be rapid at 39.
He'll still be good, but
he's the 2021 version of Teddy Sheringham.
No, that was my main thing I was going to say was Vardy. Like, finds maybe even someone like who's like 19, 20 that can be like coming through, playing the odd games or so, and then absolutely smash it when Vardy like retires.
Yeah.
But
I don't have a couple of options in to try.
I don't have the answer to that because Vardy is a bit of a one of a kind, isn't he?
Mm.
So and if not, maybe try to work out how they're gonna basically prepare for life without Vardy. Like, it's hard to get a striker that's like him because there aren't many, if any, really, that are like him to his level. So maybe you need someone and then change the style a bit, but it's working so well, it's difficult.
I don't think they need to change their style.
No, if they can get a pacey striker, but they need someone, pacey striker with end product is hard to come by.
Well, for the cheap, yeah.
For cheap, yeah. I can't think of anyone, so that's your resolution. I'll leave that to you, Leicester. if you're watching. Right, on to Liverpool.
Stop moaning.
I've got refined the ruthlessness because they haven't been quite as ruthless as they were last season. Like drawing to Fulham, and
Yeah, I'd rather and West Brom.
yeah, I know Van Dijk's injured, but they're not quite as. I guess it's not that. Like
As a neutral, I personally
hunger.
don't want them to, because as a neutral, I'd much rather
Oh
see
yeah.
1 point
Proper
between
title race.
first and third,
Yeah,
rather than Liverpool on maximum points.
yeah.
But
I think
and it's normal. Like they've drawn 6 and lost 1 after 16 games. That's fairly normal.
still very good. Yeah.
Every other
But
year,
just-
apart from the last like 3, City and Liverpool have just been like, no, you win every game.
yeah, just very high standards after last season.
My one on them would just be stop moaning.
Stop moaning. Just about
That's
everything.
Harris.
Klopp's, Klopp.
He's really moaning this season, and it's doing my head in.
Yeah, he's actually.
Like, whether
about,
it's
like-
to do with fixture congestion or what was it? He said something about like what was it?
VAR,
Been some
probably.
VAR stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like last season you benefited the most out of VAR, and then I think that's right. Anyways, they didn't do badly from it, and then they're complaining about the like congestion of fixtures, and because like they've got a decent squad.
Yeah, congestion.
Like
So they
players
can-
being tired and stuff.
Compared
And the
to
subs,
look at other
they've been
look at
complaining.
the other teams. Look at the other teams, and then compare it to your team. It's like you're fine in comparison.
Yeah, not much else to add. Just, bring back the ruthlessness. Klopp stopped moaning. Because the one thing with the subs, they were moaning about not having 5 subs to make. But then on the days they've actually moaned about it. They've not even made 3 subs.
Yeah.
Like you can't moan and then only make 1.
Yeah.
Onto the M's then. Over to Manchester
2
City.
M's. Man City. I've got stop getting coronavirus. And find their best team. I guess that's quite hard with the coronavirus.
I'm going to go with stop spending money on defenders. Unless they fancy Steve Cook for 45 million. But yeah, I think they've spent so much on defenders and they're still leaking goals.
Yeah.
Well, they've only conceded 13 this season, but
yeah, I'll cut that bit.
Lowest in the league. Doesn't matter. Still leaking goals.
Yeah, it's all getting cut. Right. What I'd say about Man City is probably stop buying defenders because, they've got a solid defence now. I'm going to have to keep this in because it's quite funny and because I've just talked up my arse and I've been caught out. Oh, that's one for the trailer as well. Great. All right, genuinely, similar to Leicester, find a proper replacement for Aguero.
Yeah.
Or get him fit.
That's been a long time in the making, I think.
I really thought Aguero was going to get Shearer's record, and then he's just not played for a year.
Sir Harry Kane's getting that.
He is, to be fair.
He's getting both the assist and the goal record.
Across the city to
Manchester, yeah.
Is it even across the city? I'm not quite sure how close they are.
No idea, to be honest.
It's Manchester, if that helps.
Quite close, yeah.
Yeah.
Quite surprised, Man U, because they've really shut up recently.
Yep. I thought they'd had a rubbish season, then all of a sudden they're joint top.
Yeah, I looked at the table, and so I've just got consolidate their recent rise with consistency.
I mean, they're on for the treble.
Last 50, so they played 16 games. If you take out that first game, they'd be top of the league.
I'd say have a decent Europa Cup run. Like, there's a good opportunity. It's a tough Europa League, but it's still, you'd like to think Man U can go far.
Good, yeah.
They're on course for if they're all in enough competitions to get a quadruple. So
Yeah.
Aim high, resolution.
In honesty, I've watching them recent, especially their last game. They could, if they continue that, they could easily be up there to win it. The Premier League, that is. Yeah. If
They have
Pogba
really
plays the way he
impressed
did
recently.
with Bruno Fernandes as well.
Yeah,
Like, Martial's going to be lapping in them goals.
yeah, they have kind of crept up out of nowhere, really. Like, I know, like you're saying that's a really good record, but it just does seem like.
I know what you mean when you say that, though. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of perception.
I think it's more because of media. They say that
definitely.
they're portraying like the Ollie out kind of perspective, aren't
Yeah.
they? Whereas actually he's doing quite well.
Yeah, I just think they get rinsed on Twitter whenever they draw, and they've lost 3, drawn 3 this season, but it just feels like every time they do that, it's talked about for weeks.
Yeah.
So
obviously the standards are so high, like we're saying earlier with Liverpool. Like if you're going to win, people expect to see like wins. Yeah.
Like this is a more normal season. We're just so used to either 1 or 2 teams being an absolute battering ram.
Yeah.
And I'm all for it. So I'd say resolution, start preparing for Sir Alex Ferguson Reign 2.0. Ollie's at the wheel.
Ray called it ages ago, didn't he? Bless him.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Imagine he's going to whip that out if they win the league, isn't he?
Yeah.
Put the contract on the table.
What was it? He says, like, let him put the numbers on it or whatever.
Whatever numbers he wants.
Man United might not thank me, but get the contract out, put it on the table, let him sign it, let him write whatever numbers he wants to put on there, give him what he's done now since he's come in, and let him sign the contract and go. Ollie's at the wheel, man. He's doing it. He's doing his thing. Man United are back.
That should have been.
I can't imagine Man U being good again. It's weird. It's only been like 7 years.
Seems longer, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Does seem longer. Yeah.
But maybe try and blood in some of the youngsters a bit more, like Greenwood. A bit more game time. Who's after Man U? Newcastle.
Stop.
Bruce Bull.
Stop playing Bournemouth players.
I've got sign more players to help out Wilson.
From Bournemouth.
Yeah, who do you want now? There's not much to say. Maybe get rid of Brucey.
Really?
I love him, but he is boring. Do you want that football?
Yeah, but I think Newcastle want a bit of stability.
Yeah, maybe get rid of. I don't want to say it too loud, but get rid of Bruce.
A bit harsh, I think.
He's a bit boring, unfortunately.
But they just need some investment, don't they? I think it's a bit like Burnley.
To push on, yeah, because they're coming. Yeah. They're very much like the Burnley, Crystal Palace, Newcastle. They're somewhere between 12 and 16 every year.
Bring Pardew back.
Pardiola, bring him back. I don't really know. Keep hold of good players like Longstaff and Darlow.
Andy Carroll. Yeah, Darlow's been the standout recently, actually.
Yes. Big Andy. Chow out for scoring first Newcastle goal in 10 years. A lot of love for that. Right. There's not much to say on Newcastle. There's no point dragging it out. You've become boring. It used to be fun.
So,
on to
Sheffield United.
Speaking of boring.
They're not boring. They get battered every week.
So, yeah, my big resolution is get Ramsdale his bloody clean sheet.
Yeah.
3rd most saves in the league he's got. Not 1 clean sheet. Sort your defence out and get Ramsdale a clean sheet.
That's quite a stat, actually. I've just got Sack Wilder. Because they've got
I'm amazed
2 points.
He's still in there.
Yeah. I know. It's insane. But
I guess it's probably a bit of like an Eddie Howe situation, just to an extreme. Like, he's done a lot for the club.
Yeah, true.
Can you, or at what point are you willing to say, see ya?
Yeah.
The thing is, they're so far adrift. It's not like it's a couple of points.
They should have got Big Sam in, not West Brom.
Yeah. And to be honest, they didn't learn from Bournemouth's lesson. They spent 26 million on a Liverpool reserve player. That means you go down. He'll be good in the Championship. just like Solanke is. But yeah, get a clean sheet is my resolution. It's not the staying up. Get a clean sheet and beat Derby's record. Get past 11 points, and you best you can hope for. I think 2 points from 17 games is mental.
I think.
Because Derby's is the lowest, isn't it, ever?
Yeah,
Ever,
11 points.
11, and they had 6 points by now. Because if you
It's
think
just baffling, isn't it, to think
how good they were last
11
year.
points
Yeah.
is the lowest.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Literally 3 wins and 2 draws, all they managed all season.
Blimey.
But I didn't think it was that. I think it was like 2 draws and more draws and 2 wins.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Sheffield United, they're nearly halfway through the season, and if they keep this up, they'll finish on 4 points.
Who were their wins against? Have you seen the?
They've just drawn twice.
Oh wow, Brighton and Fulham.
That's
wow. It's just when you look at their, like, you know, when you look at their results,
form table.
L L L L L D L L L L L D L L L.
Oh, shocking.
That pre-season went so well. They got 2 wins and a draw, and then they just lost continuously after that.
Yeah, it's really been. I don't know what's going on. It's been bad.
They haven't won in the Premier League in 20 games.
Wow.
So that's going to last season.
Yeah. I don't really know what happened.
Nor do I, mate.
They were pushing for Europe last year. Right.
So the opposite of Aston Villa, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. They've just traded places. That goal line technology was that decision was like a Freaky Friday moment, and from then on. Okay. So
move on to
the next
Southampton.
Southampton in 6th.
Yeah, good season so far.
I'd say resolution: keep hold of Hasenhüttl.
Yeah, fair.
Oh yeah, they are 6th because they're winning now, but
I've got keep hold of Vestergaard.
Keep hold of Vestergaard.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
He's done well at the back recently. Apart from that, I think it's another keep doing what you're doing.
Keep being Southampton, because you always seem to churn these players, sell someone.
Is it also another think of a replacement for Danny Ings?
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's slowly.
Well,
I say that he's actually still banging them in, isn't
he?
But he's one of those players that could easily, like, within a season, just be a championship player, not a Prem player.
He's almost one injury away from retirement, sort of thing, which is a shame to see. But he's had a few bad ones, and then he's
just one of those players that, like you say, could easily be out for injury for a long time.
Yeah, he's 28.
But then also, like, I know he's banged them in, but I feel like he's more of a championship player. I know this season he's definitely proven me wrong, but was it this season or last season? Both, maybe.
Both, yeah, 100%. Yeah. Look at a replacement. Like, they've got one thing that they've done is get Che Adams scoring and assisting. I think he was, although they didn't need it because Ings was banging him in last year, he was just not for so long, and now he's providing some decent returns. And yeah, just keep being Southampton, keep hold of Hasenhüttl.
Yeah, I think that's a big one. Keeping Hasenhüttl.
Over to T. That's what I assume. I can't think of any other S's.
Or Spurs, T or S works.
Right, go on, Simon.
I've got stop conceding late goals. Which
stop Spursing it, basically.
Stop Spurs it pretty much. Because it is a Mourinho ball world that we're living in. And, you know, the players need to fully commit to that. Attacking is fine. Squad's very good. Stop getting coronavirus though, some of them.
Yeah.
Stop being naughty.
Stop being naughty, definitely. So, Lo Celso, Sergio Reguilon, and
Lamella, I think.
Yeah, And then Lanzini from West Ham.
Yeah, so it's the Argentine connection, isn't it?
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, just been a few frustrating results. So
All in
Yeah.
all, though, it's not been a bad season so far.
oh yeah, it's been good. Definitely contending.
Solid.
So
I think, yeah, big one resolution for me is win a trophy.
yeah, pretty much. Don't really care which one it is, and get Sir Harry Kane on a new contract as well.
Yeah, keep hold of what all. I'm going to go sort out the Dele Alli situation. Are you going to cash in? Are you going to give him more game time?
I can see him at PSG definitely.
I could see that.
I'd
be interested.
Because
it's
cool.
good there.
Reunion with Poch and
yes, I completely forgot about that.
I feel like he'd fit in with like Neymar and
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be the dream as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That was a club for the ballers, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's little.
They just need to
Just
bring
imagine
Zlatan back.
Dele Alli doing little flicks to on-running Neymar and Mbappe.
Oh, disgusting.
And I think as well he'd want to play with them, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think if I was him and I was in any Premier League team, I'd be very tempted if PSG came in for me.
Yeah.
Because it would be cool more than anything.
Also, easy win the league in France. So
Oh yeah, get a trophy under your belt.
yeah.
Probably chance of a Champions League.
Yeah.
Yeah, win a trophy. Sort out Delhi.
Yeah, I think win a trophy is the main resolution.
Get Bale playing.
Get Bale playing, yeah. Stop conceding late goals. Nice. Now I guess we're on to the W's. It's 3 of them. Differing fortunes, I'd say, for these.
Yeah, definitely.
So first of all, we got Big Sam's boys.
West Brom.
Don't get relegated.
Yeah, pretty much. Score some goals. I don't think they've scored many.
I feel they need to bring someone in terms of
Yeah,
player.
definitely.
Yeah, they need to score some goals because although Big Sam will shore it up, they're on minus 28 goal difference already. You've got to claw that back because only Sheffield United have got even above 20. In fact, only Sheffield United have got minus 21. Burnley have got minus 11. That's the nearest. So sort your goal difference out and get some points on the board, which is difficult when you're West Brom.
Yeah.
Like Fulham, keep being yo-yo virgins. Not much else to say on West Brom. West Ham.
I've got a bit more consistency from Moisey. Keep Susek fit. Got some good players. Just do a bit better, really.
Yeah. I think have a look at what players they've got and see who they can cash in on. I think there's definitely opportunities there. I know he's quality, or I think he's quality, but Declan Rice, I think they could sell him for a lot of money.
Yeah, definitely could.
Yeah.
More money than he's worth. So things like that, maybe see where there's other opportunities where they've missed out on some rubbish signings over the years. Probably worth making a bit back, being a bit more like a Leicester or Southampton.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably need to get someone in to replace Mark Noble as well at some point. Because I think he's getting on a bit.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he's playing at the moment, is he?
He's not playing much, no. Souček kind of has done that. But he's also getting in the goal. Well, yeah, Mark Noble. He was getting in the goals when he was younger.
From the pen, so. Oh, well, when he was younger, yeah, to be fair to
him and Kevin Nolan.
Here's a stat for you. In 2020, he was rated as the player with the second highest conversion rate for penalty kicks in the world over the last 20 years. His 90.5% conversion rate was only beaten by Robert Lewandowski's rate of 91.1%.
When you said the art then, I thought you were going to say Ricky Lambert. He loved a pen.
Yeah, he did.
He really did.
Yeah.
My resolution for West Ham would get Cresswell to the Euros.
Definitely doable. We've got loads of right backs. Just it's him against Chilwell, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, and Saka.
I like Cresswell. I think he's very good.
Yeah, agreed.
Not quite Kieran Trippier level fullback, but
You know, he's not quite Carlin. The Wolves, final one.
just be a bit more adventurous, please. Bloody hell.
Bit less Portuguese, bit more adventurous. Or just go all out and I want the whole 23-man squad Portuguese, please.
Including Ronaldo.
Yeah. I can imagine that somehow. Just Ronaldo's
Ronaldo
like, yeah, that's my resolution. Go all out and make the whole 23 Portuguese. And commit. Get rid of the gold kit. Just Portuguese
Go
colours.
for the Portuguese one, yeah.
You've done it with your away kit. Just commit all together.
Just change the badge as well. Why not? Just put that as the flag.
That would actually be quite funny. Yeah, that's my resolution. Become Portuguese. Right, I think we're done. Should we go Tin Pot Team of the Week?
Tin Pot Team of the Week.
Not particularly. I think we're primed and ready for a good one next weekend when there's FA Cup third round. I maybe Tottenham for the amount of players that broke lockdown.
Yeah. I don't know, it's Tin Pot though.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Tin Pot, just
Stupid.
naughty.
Naughty, yeah.
My God, what a save.
There's literally, yeah.
Results.
There's nothing really. Maybe
Unless you
Juventus,
say West Brom.
West Brom.
What have Juventus done?
Just so they're not top of their league or second. Yeah, Juventus for being fifth. Who are you going to say?
I
West
think the
Brom.
fact that West Brom, yeah. Apart from that Liverpool draw, it's just been shocking.
Yeah, minus 28
But
goals.
they've got the man at the helm to plug the holes. So
Done something about it, yeah.
it's not Tin Pot. You're not Tin Pot if you bring in Big Salmon, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's smart decision making.
Yeah. I'd like to see him do it just because it's Big Sam.
Yeah. I'll be amazed if he does it, to be fair, with that squad.
That's definitely his hardest challenge, yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's going to be tough.
Tin Pot Team of the Week.
See, I'm leaning towards Juventus. Did I cut
I
out?
can't think of anyone else.
Yeah, quite weak. It's the first one back. It's a new year. First Tin Pot Team of the Week of 21. Juventus.
21?
You keeping track of these, by the way? Who's Tin Pot Team of the Week?
No, but I can go through.
Do
Definitely.
a league table.
Yeah. Get a tally chart going.
Tin Pot Team of the Week.
Lovely.
Like I had your eyes shut there for that. Just like,
I was waiting for the
well,
silence.
you had it way before you started it. You just all zenned out.
What did you want to do? A quick FPL corner?
Oh, yeah, go on then. FPL corner. Who are you bringing in? Everyone, I guess.
I had a rather good week so far.
How many you on?
Captain Son. I'm on 74.
Chill out. I'll be on 73. Hoping Mane does something.
Yeah, I'm waiting on
Salah does
Salah.
nothing.
Yeah. So, I mean, we've got FA Cup weekend, then there's a few games. Game week 18, there's not many teams are playing.
Yeah.
it's going to be a free hit job here for me. I'm not going to do the wild card just yet. I'm going to do the free hit and then maybe the wild card.
I did wildcard this week just because I was so desperate for it. And then next week, I will also be doing the free hit.
Because no one is playing.
It's
Tottenham.
so hard to predict now because you just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's tough. But, I mean, when there's Brighton, Man City, Tottenham, Villa, Man U, Burnley, Wolves, Everton, that's it.
Everyone's going to have the same team.
Pretty much, yeah. It's going to be a free hit. Everyone's going to have Bruno Fernandes. Everyone's probably going to have Kane and Son.
Heartbreak for people that have already used their free hit, though.
Yeah, right. Poor planning. Have you?
Yeah, I've used all my stuff.
Oh. You done your triple captain?
Yeah.
On who?
Son, I think, and he got 4 points.
You got 4 when it's triple.
Or something like that.
It's not a
Or
multiple.
6, maybe.
You're like one of those guys on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He's used all his
I
lifelines.
triple captured him against West Brom.
And he got
I'm
4
going to
points.
go back
goals.
through your thing.
And it was like 1-0 or something.
Where is it? Triple captain. You got 9. You got 9. So you got a clean
9,
sheet
okay.
and played 90 minutes. So, see, if you're smart like me and Robbie, you'd probably use it the week after your free hit.
Which is a double game week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I'm kind of, I might gamble and think there's going to be more than one free hit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there will be, won't there? But it depends.
Not free hit. More than one like double game week with COVIDs. Yeah. So we'll see. But yeah. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, that's my tip for this week. Do your free hit if you got it. No player.
I second that.
Simon can't. So who
Simon,
are you bringing in?
What would your tip be, Si? Your tip for people that have used their free hit.
Oh no, I've still got bench boost. Oh, hello.
Yeah, that's not the same thing, mate.
Yeah, and it's also not useful for this
fair
one
enough,
when no one's playing.
But I am ahead of both of you in the leaderboard, so I'll have none of your nonsense.
Right, bear with. All right, I'll see how long that takes Simon to change. Challenge accepted.
Yeah. I mean, a little bit longer for me, but we'll see.
This is match week 17. Bear that in mind, all of our viewers and listeners.
And I'd just like to put on record now, Simon's 104 points ahead of me and 14 points ahead of Jake. I'd like to put that on record now.
Yes.
We'll see that at the end of the season where I don't know. I can't even be cocky. I'm so bad this year. Anyway, moving on. Game. We're going to do the all seasons nationalities edition again. So I'm just going to pick.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
So this is, instead of goals in a season, Jake, I don't know if you've watched, we've done all-time goals, and I'm just going to pick a nationality, and we're going to do, you've got how many Premier League goals they scored. Anyone fancy any particular nationality? I'm pretty sure we did Belgium and Norway before. No, Belgium and Denmark, I think we did.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Czech Republic.
Okay, and Simon, one for you. And I'll swap
Scotland.
between Czech Republic and Scotland. All right.
Scotland.
Who wants to go first?
Simon, because I didn't actually listen to what we have to do.
You know the game, the normal game.
But we just pick the nationalities.
You've picked the nationalities. It's all-time goals. So for you, Jake, you can have first question on Scotland. Who's got more goals? Stephen Fletcher or Paul Dickov?
Gonna go Dickov.
Paul Dickov's got 36 goals. Stephen Fletcher's got 53. Incorrect. Right. Simon, Czech Republic. Who's got more goals? Thomas Souček or Thomas Rosicky?
Say that again.
Who's got more goals? Thomas Souček or Thomas Rosicky?
Ooh, Thomas Rosicky.
Thomas Souček's got 8, which is pretty good because he's had less than a season. Thomas Rosicky's got 19. I thought I'd almost go as a trick. Okay, staying in Czech Republic for Jake now. Who's got more goals? Patrick Berger or Milan Baros?
Milan Baros.
Milan Baros has got 28.
Surely.
Patrick Berger's got 38.
Oh my god. Is this in the Prem?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I did not expect that either, to be honest.
I thought that was a no-brainer. I thought it'd be a no-brainer, that.
Yeah. I guess Patrick Berger probably played, because he played for Liverpool for a few years.
Longer, didn't he?
And then he went to Portsmouth.
Left foot, he hadn't.
He did. I remember he scored a banger for Portsmouth.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Right. So on to Scotland now for Simon. And then we're going to have to stay in Scotland because we've pretty much run out of Czech Republic players. There's only been 12. Right, who scored more goals? James Morrison or Charlie Adam? James Morrison, a big who there.
Yeah. Charlie Adam, Blackpool and Stoke, and then the Prem. He was quite a good free kick taker, I think, and his corners as well, although they're not goals, so that's irrelevant. I'm going to go Charlie Adam.
James Morrison's got 32. I was trying so hard to try and fit a song title in, but I just couldn't think of anything. Charlie Adams got 33. Correct. 2-0. Right, Jake, to stay in it. Robert Snodgrass. That fella who prize for the quiz of the year. Link in the description. Find out who wins that, who I haven't given this to yet. Or James MacArthur of Crystal Palace. You know, the one that everyone gets mixed up with. James McCarthy.
I might be getting mixed up here. I'm going to go for MacArthur because I feel like he's been in the Prem longer.
James MacArthur's got 23. Robert Snodgrass has got 26. He's got Donut.
Fuck. Beep.
Yeah, that's another beep for me to do. Great. Right, Simon for the whitewash for the 3-0.
Yeah, go on.
Who's got more goals? Ooh, who's got more goals? Matt Ritchie or Ryan Fraser?
That's hard.
I feel like for me that's a no-brainer.
It's tough,
but
actually.
Then you might have picked that because it's for me.
Yeah.
So I'm leaning towards Fraser, but Ritchie is still in the Prem. But
so is Ryan Fraser.
So is Fraser. They're in the same team.
Yeah, but he doesn't play, does he? Barely.
Yeah, true.
Nor does Ritchie.
He played yesterday.
I'm going to go...
Yeah, one game.
Fraser.
Yeah, I know. Yep. So Ryan Fraser has 16 goals. Matt Ritchie has got 11. He's got 3-0.
Nice.
I'd just like to point out, I would have got all of Simon's right.
Yeah, but
I didn't get mine right, so
I got mine right. So
you picked
the easier questions.
You picked Czech Republic, so you had 2 questions from them. Someone went Scotland. Who, surprisingly, there aren't many. I'd have thought the Prem in the 90s were just full of like UK players.
Who's the top scorer?
Big Duncan Ferguson, 68 goals.
Ah, right.
Kevin Gallagher is second. I'd never heard of him, so I didn't include it. Apparently played for Newcastle. Anyway, that's another episode of the Win Lose Draw podcast. Comment, keep on Deiching below. Subscribe. Tell more your friends. We want 100 subscribers by the end of the year. That's our target. That's our resolution.
21 goals.
That and get a guest are our resolutions. A real guest, not our friends. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Bonsoir.
Bye.
Bye. Have a nice time.